So, good morning, everyone. So, my blog for today is like a semi report educational blog. So, our topic for this day is all about prison escapes in the Philippines, correctional administration, security lapses, and solutions. The Philippine correction system. The Philippine correction system is composed of the institution in the government, the public sector, formulate sound policies and rule on corrections, penology, jail management, rehabilitation, and restoration. All prisons or penitentiaries, jails, and detention centers are under the direct control and supervision of the government, and the government thus plays a dominant role in correction and rehabilitation of offenders. Now, let's talk about the prisoner escape in the Philippines. Example, as reported, five high-risk prisoners bolt from Negros Occidental Jail broke out of their cells last June 29, 2021. The prisoners then used their clothes to climb the wall. So the jailers could not establish how the steel bar of the prisoner cell was cut as no weapon were recovered. The failure to recapture this escaped prisoner poses serious threats to the public and bolsters demand for the improvements of the country's penology system. So it is the policy of the state in the line with the principle that a public office is a public trust, that the public official and employee shall at all time be accountable to the people and shall discharge their duties with utmost responsibility, integrity, competence, and loyalty. So this is the video of the incident in QC jail. Four inmates have escaped from detention in Quezon City. Authorized say the four bolted out of the lockup facility at QCPD Police Station 11 on January 7. Police said in a statement that an expanded manhunt has been launched all over the Metro Manila to track them down. Another example is the inmate about to release from detention escape from the Bilibid. So an inmate who was about to obtain freedom could no longer wait and decided to escape from the new Bilibid prison minimum last June 7, 2021. So a source said that inmate identified as Edgardo Austria with prison number A98P-0248 from the prison facility minimum security compound escape on the same week that an off-plan galugad was conducted. Another example is the incident in Davao Jail. One killed, seven inmates escaped from Davao Jail after an armed group attack.
Yan,
Kaya,
yan,
kaya,
yan.
kaya sinalakay ng mga armadong grupo ang provincial jail sa Mati City, Davao Oriental kahapon ng hapon na nagresulta ng pagkamatay ng isa sa mga suspect kasabay ng pagtakas ng mga inmates base sa inisyal na investigasyon ng Mati City Police Station. Nangyari ang pagsalakay pasado alas 2:40 ng hapon kahapon kung saan na mahigit kumulang sa 25 ang kasapi ng armadong grupo ang persado manong pumasok.
Also, four inmates killed, one wounded in fuel jailbreak in Surigao del Sur town. So this one, four inmates were killed while another was wounded after they reportedly shot in out with prison guard in a foiled escape attempt at Surigao del Sur Provincial Jail in Lianga town on Sunday morning, September 27. So this 27, this happened. Guards at the gate shouted for help as some of the escapes grabbed some firearms, triggering a firefight with other responding jail officers. 3 inmates were killed immediately while more were wounded. The police said they rushed the wounded to Alianga District Hospital, but one was declared dead on arrival. And they say that these prisoners also are in PAs. That's why they've been killed. And now let's talk about the security lapses. So, low security where prisoners have an influx of contraband cell phones to sustain inmates' criminal activities, a threat to both institutional security and public safety. Cell phones are used to plan crimes, escapes, an attack on staff, and to operate criminal enterprises. Also, the lack of timely rounds by staff and failure to keep accurate log entries. Guard did not properly conduct searches of the prisoner's inner system of tunnels, vents, and catwalks that may have prevented escape. Supervisor staff often do not have the time to perform key function, monitoring, positive reinforcement, staff recognition, and uncertainty on policy effectiveness. The effectiveness of policies to deter staff misconduct and criminal activity is unknown. Inadequate staffing impedes an institution's ability to deter, prevent, and respond to security threats, also along with the complicit. So the solutions. So we need the frontline staff will work hard for the safety of the community by conducting frequent security check of the perimeter fence, prison guards, and the introduction of contraband. Officers will look for items out of the place or missing. Items left close to the perimeter fence that can be used as a ladder or escape paraphernalia should be reported and moved immediately. Strip searches will be conducted of all inmates going to and for visitation or outside ground for crew. Another solution will be officers will continue to report any unusual activity such as an unknown vehicle hanging around the exterior of the prison. Report it immediately to the shift supervisor before investigating and do not approach the vehicle alone. So the officer must conduct inmate head counts on a regular basis and the counts must be done correctly. Inmates at a minimum should be sitting on their bunks of not standing. Attempting to count inmates lying down on their bunks causes nothing but problems. So you need to see a face and so a reminder for the officers, any time of search is never a waste of time in the prison environment. Officers have found names and addresses hidden by inmates that have led to some great investigative finding, preventing contraband and escapes. Remember, if an inmate hides it, we need it and we want to know why it was hidden. So that's all. Thank you.